All right, good morning, everyone. We have some terrific guests today. I'm Jen Sherwood, and Kathy Hendrickson and I are filling in for Suzanne, who is off having fun, gallivanting somewhere in the state on some conference.
But she's learning a lot of
We are certain she's getting her brain full.
And she could probably teach some things down there, too.
And it wouldn't surprise me if she's not listening in, so we'll try and do our best, Suzanne.
We'll behave.
But we love to be on the radio talking about great things happening in the chamber, and we are delighted to be today's Chamber Chat co-hosts.
And I know a lot of people are suffering from cabin fever.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
Man. So we are here this morning to bring you some hope. Lots of great events are coming up.
Yep, that's
all
right.
All over the county. So,
but first, the Chamber has some exciting news of a new member who has joined the downtown Smithville area. And with us today is Mallory Fingsler from the State Farm Insurance. And she also has a guest. Mallory, can you introduce your guest today?
Yes, this is Josh Emberton. He is my team member at State Farm.
And tell us about your new office.
Yeah, so we opened up March 1st. We completely renovated the space. It actually used to be my grandmother's office. It was her hair salon. So it's very special to me, but did a complete renovation.
And that's at the corner of, is it College or Mountain?
Main Street, the corner of Main Street and across from Savvy Scrubs.
Yeah, all right, great.
downtown.
Yes, and we were there for a ribbon cutting, and we had lots of fun, lots of red balloons. It was very State Farmish. So Mallory, tell us a little bit about your business, what you plan to do with the State Farm Insurance.
So we plan to be very active in the community. If you have heard of, I'm sure you've all heard of State Farm, but we offer home and auto insurance, boat insurance, tractors, as well as life and health insurance.
Awesome. Great. Josh, welcome.
Hello.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And what do you think about your new space there?
I love it. I've been working in Lebanon for the last 5 years, so Mallory put together a hometown team there, so it's nice to join and be a part of her team.
Great.
You don't have far to drive.
Exactly. I live in Smithville, so.
Yes.
Oh man, that's good.
Makes it handy.
That does. You might even be able to get home for lunch on a day or two.
Exactly.
Well, one of my favorite things about having gone to the ribbon cutting was seeing all of the babies.
Uh-oh.
Yes, we have a lot of babies.
You have a lot of babies, and I just have to say, it brings me great joy and hope that's what downtown revitalization is all about, is that not just when you drive by that it looks inviting or that the buildings look like they have something going on, but when you have an event that clearly is for families. This is the family to invite.
They will bring their young ones.
No, and you know, that just makes me feel like Smithville is alive and well, that we've got generations and then the new ones, and
Passing it on.
we're passing it on. And so we're so glad that you have committed to Smithville, that you have found a way to have your own business and to thrive while also serving our community in a greatly needed area, because we just hated when Jackie Smith retired. Not that it wasn't well deserved, but we would have hated to not had State Farm in the area as well. So
Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
well, and welcome again, and thank you for being a member of the Chamber and a member of the downtown community.
Thank you so much. We're excited to get started.
Good.
Great.
Thanks. All right.
Next on the couch.
Next on the musical chairs, one of our favorite people from Smithville First Baptist, Pastor Chad Ramsey. What's going on, Brother
Not
Chad?
much. We're excited to be here. I feel like we're on Saturday Night Live. We got the couch.
I know.
We're ready to go.
It was good that we didn't have to nudge you and tell you to wake up.
Yeah.
You know,
He's an old hand at
he was
this.
ready.
Yeah, he's an old hand at this.
Yes. Well, it's sunny outside. It's a good day. It's a good day. So, but yeah, we're excited. We're doing excited. We're looking on a calendar, getting with everybody with the chamber. We're trying to put together another movie night. We're excited about that. And we had one date, then we realized, that's the same date as
Graduation. That was like,
can't do that. So, so we'll figure out something, and we'll have another movie day, maybe something to kick off summer with or something as we get going. But that's going on, and
I will have to say I want to let our radio audience know that we part of some grant money that was received was to purchase a great big huge outdoor screen, and your church graciously offered to also use your sound system, right?
Well,
and
sort
so
of vice versa. Like they used our screen.
Okay. But we have the sound system.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of those. It was a partnership. And we were able to do that once.
Yeah,
when the weather was cold and Christmas time, but now we're going to do it again where we can really enjoy the outdoors. And so it's going to be right in front of First Baptist Church, and it'll be open to the public, and a free outdoor movie event.
Yeah, we're excited about it. We're also doing a community day. We usually do about 2 or 3 of these a year. And we always have a spring one. We didn't get to do one last year because of the dreaded C word that we had last year. But we'll have this year, and I'm excited. We've just finalized our plans for that. You can call the church if you're interested in it. For single mothers and widows and widowers, we're doing a free oil change.
Oh wow!
And all this is on May 1st. That'll be going on. I think we'll be having a free car wash for anybody who likes a car wash, and I'm really excited about this part too. The first 100 families that come, we're going to have a free box fan as summer comes, and so everybody with a box fan. We got some shoes, actually some like Crocs and sandals for the kids. And they will be able to get those as they come. So all that's going to be on May 1st on that Saturday. So we're excited about that and just being able to get back to the community. And I know not just us, but all the other churches had this past weekend was we had Easter Sunday, so good services weekend there. So
it was awesome.
Things are starting to. I hate to knock on wood, but to feel a little more normal than it used to.
Everything's blooming out.
Yeah, that's right. That's
and the community too.
Yes,
that's right. So, but we are excited and ready to get going. So yeah.
Great. Well, thank you so much for being here this morning, sharing good news.
There you go.
And talking about the great things that are happening at Smithville First Baptist.
Look forward to it.
Thanks, Brother Chad.
Thank you.
And now our next guest, I think they're out.
As they're working their way in, I think I'll go ahead and talk about the DeKalb County Women's Expo, which is Saturday, April 17th from 8 to 3. And it will be held this year at the DeKalb County Complex, and that's at 712 South Congress in Smithville. There won't be any charge for admission, and the fine folks coordinating that are still getting lots of vendors together featuring clothing, products, and services. It's an opportunity for women to get together and have a fun day shopping, although they would like to remind everyone that they will be practicing safety measures, such as requiring face masks and distancing their booths and vendors so that social distancing will be able to be adhered to.
Have fun and be safe.
That's right. And the Smithville DeKalb County Chamber of Commerce and the DeKalb Prevention Coalition will be there to hand out any free masks for the event. So if you forgot to bring one, you won't get turned away. We'll have plenty there for you.
And women like to shop, so it's a fun day.
We're way behind on our shopping.
That's true. That's true.
Got some makeup to do.
Speaking of shopping, lots of downtown Smithville events coming up, and we have 2 of our business owners, Tony Luna and Joe Brown.
Good morning, Joe.
Morning.
Tell us what's going on downtown.
Well, Jen, thank you for having us, first of all. Appreciate that. And just wanted to make people aware, before we talk about all the new events going on, that weren't already aware of it. We still get a few people now and then that don't know we exist. And
tell it.
A long time.
Speak it, brother. We got to hear all about the good news in the downtown.
Well, we got a full-service coffee shop and a general store. That makes up the most of the building there, and then we've got a boutique that's new. It's called Willow Boutique, right in the adjacent part of our building, and then in the back we have a full-service bakery that's run by Tiffany Martin.
Treats by Tiff. And
Yeah.
she is so smart. She puts on her Facebook page what she's got for the day. And I tell you, you got to get there quick.
Cupcakes.
Because if you say, oh, let's just swing by after school today, it's boxed up and gone.
Oh, I'm telling you
Well,
what,
they look good. I can eat all of them.
cheesecake is to die
And I want
for,
to thank
that's
Joe
for
and
sure.
Angela too for letting us come and do the story time last month at the library.
yeah,
We had fun. We appreciate it.
We enjoyed that. Thank you for doing that. Well, then let me move along to the new stuff going on downtown. We're hosting an event. One of the hosts of the event called Gasoline and Caffeine, and it's going to be a free event. It's going to be the third Saturday of every month. It starts this month. The first event will be on the 17th. It'll start at 9 o'clock and end at 1, and it's open to anybody that has a custom car, truck, or motorcycle. Just a ride that they're proud of and want to show off, and there won't be any cost.
No horses.
Well,
Yes, I want to go see where I
only if they've customized them somehow.
Gasoline, caffeine, and oats.
Right. We'll have oats provided
Yeah.
if we need.
Oh, all right.
If you want to clean up afterwards, Jen, you're
Yeah,
welcome.
right. I know. That's part of the problem with
We're
horses.
looking for volunteers. For
Yeah,
that.
there you go.
But anyway, the street's going to be closed off at 9 o'clock from the courthouse to the four-way stop at Mallory's building.
Yes.
He was just in here.
Great.
Just allow the cars to park there in front of the business.
That'll be
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Really nice.
And so we're expecting a big turnout. I think that'll get more and more people involved as it goes on and word gets out. But we're excited about hosting that. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, I know a lot of folks in our area who have a car or a motorcycle that they might be a little proud of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
I see driving in the streets.
oh
yeah.
my gosh.
No.
Some of them are, most of them are beautiful.
Yeah.
And I do know that this is a social group, and just having the opportunity for them to get together and to jaw a little and to talk about where they've been, some of the trips that they go on. I know that that's a big part of it, and that's just lots of fun. So what a great opportunity for everyone.
People love hanging out and having coffee together and,
Yeah.
and just, sharing things like that. So
And it's an outdoor event, so it's
Yeah.
COVID safe.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have food trucks here, and gonna have some music. And not a live band. We're just gonna have music playing out on the street. and
Yep.
stuff. Just kind of
Something to do.
Yeah.
Promise I won't sing.
I promise I won't dance.
Okay.
It should be a good event.
Yeah, we may come,
Well,
Jen.
it's a tick up already.
Yeah, there we go.
I was a little worried about Tony and dancing, but it's, now I feel better.
Yeah.
I got my moonwalk going on.
Yeah.
But it's open to everyone, right? I mean, you don't have to be a part of.
Don't have to call. Just come.
All right.
Have fun. We run out of street space. We'll put you somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want to thank Bert Driver too at the Harvester. He's allowing a space for us to put food trucks in.
Well, that's great.
So tell us a little bit about the Harvester and some of the other great entertainment venues that are going on.
We got some cool stuff going on. And we're not exactly sure when Bert's going to be done. He's shooting for about May 22nd.
And that's the back side of First Bank. If you're
That's right.
that
Where the
that
old Home Health
space.
Concept used to be.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he's we've got the block party the 22nd, and he's really shooting to have his grand opening that day. He said I won't hardly be all the way done.
And that's the 22nd of May,
Of May,
right?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. And that's a cool. If you've not toured that event, it's really neat. The stage and the money and the time, the ideas he's put in that. It's unreal. It's such a killer place that he's got.
Well, and it'll eventually be a rentable space,
Yeah,
and then he'll also be
Wednesday, yeah.
bringing entertainment in that
That's
people
right.
can actually have it as a venue for
That's
live
right.
entertainment, right?
It's really neat too. Just the openness of it. It's just a really cool space.
He's done an outstanding
He
job
has.
of renovating that. It really is spectacular looking.
I've seen it along the way, but I'm really looking forward to seeing it. Like,
It looks nice from the outside. It's really looking nice.
so you've got the downtown summer block party on Saturday, May 22nd. And will that coincide? Is that also a third Saturday? Will
No,
that also be? That'll be two
that's
different.
that's just the weekend before Memorial Day.
Yeah.
And we just picked a date on it, and it's this will be the third one, but we didn't get to have the second one, obviously. But we're still counting it. This is the third one that we had. But we're gonna have bands.
We're just picking up where we took off.
Yeah.
And it's from. We changed the time on it. It's gonna be from 4 to 10, but the first few hours is gonna be on the street, and then we're going to end at Bert's new place with live music in his place. So we're
That's
gonna have
great.
music all evening and until 10 o'clock that night.
Last one that we had turned out to be a great family
it's
event.
awesome.
A lot of people showed up with their kids, and just it was a good thing to do outside, you know, for the day.
People are ready to get outside and you know have fun.
Well, and we've got to say these are all family events. I mean, these are all family friendly.
Yes.
They're during the day. We want people to get out and enjoy in our beautiful downtown. Our downtown businesses have worked so hard to make it so inviting, and it really is. Yeah. So we
there really is a good core group of people down there, and we're all doing the same. Wildlife's the same goal now, and it's really just a great atmosphere. It even worked down there. I loved it so much, I moved my business downtown.
Yeah. So tell us about your new business.
Well, it's not
the
just
mailroom.
mine. This is mine and Summer Britt's new deal.
I know Summer. She's a clever one.
She actually turned her notice. Yeah, she's running this thing full time starting May 1st.
Oh, awesome. So tell us about it.
Well, we just seen a need for some mail shopping. A lot of boutiques and stuff downtown, which are really cool, but I was sitting in the office watching all these guys walk around with coffee, looking at the stars and the sun, because there was nothing for them to do. So we decided to open a store that's more for the men.
Yep.
Cool T-shirts, beard stuff, hair stuff, hat stuff.
Right.
A lot of Center Hill Lake apparel. And it seems like it's going to be awesome. We've had nothing but positive feedback from the people that's seen it.
Yeah.
Men like to shop too, let me tell you. They act like they don't, but they do.
Well, and you know, when women are shopping, and we want something, you know, Father's Day, you know, some other things that are coming up. It really is kind of a neat thing to, I hope you let women in.
Oh, yeah.
May have to show an ID or something.
Yeah.
There's going to be a woman running it, for sure.
It'll be okay. But it will be a great destination place for folks who are just poking around to have a different shop. I mean,
that's right.
Something unique.
Kind of unique.
She's in Walnut Alley, and I don't know if you've seen Walnut Alley in a while, but it's really changed. We're really working on it. Between me and Joe, we're really working on it, and we've got some grants from the chamber to help us, and we've got another idea we're working on that we're hoping we get up in the next month. That's going to be a surprise for everybody.
And there's not parking downtown. I went downtown yesterday, just passing Main Street, and there was no parking spaces.
I know, it's wonderful. We love that. That's a good thing.
We got lucky, and Josh Miller, we want to thank him for that, and all the city guys. You know, on Walnut Street and Market Street, they did the pull-in parking now, which doubled the parking.
Doubles the parking.
Yeah.
And it allows those of us who are parallel parking challenged
which there's a lot
to just, you know, like, whoop, I'm in, get my thing done.
I will raise my hand
back
to that.
out.
Yeah, I'm not a good backer.
I mean, maybe they were looking at all those fender benders and saying, yeah, we got to do something about the downtown parking.
Us short people that can't see over the back seat.
But we really love the feel of downtown. We want to say thank you for your investment. We love what you all are doing. We know that when I see a senior picture of, you know, high school student graduating, and I see all of these fabulous senior pictures, and I think they did not have to go out of town for that.
Right.
Yeah. They went down to Walnut, or they found all of these neat places. Yeah. But that doesn't just happen.
Yeah.
There are some folks who are really committed to our downtown, and so if you haven't been downtown in a while,
go.
This is a good time. Take advantage of the weather and all these fantastic events that are happening.
Some new things that are unannounced to this point.
Oh, good.
You know, some new businesses.
We love getting the scoop, don't we?
We like
Did you hear him say unannounced?
Yeah, we can't name names or give specific dates, but we know these things are coming.
Yeah.
There's in a rumor that there's a new restaurant coming downtown. There's works for a new furniture place coming downtown.
Great.
So we got some cool stuff coming. Just be on the lookout next 6 months or so of new businesses downtown.
Wow. Well, we love this area. Yeah. We love the idea of hometown shopping, and there are people who are finding us. Yeah. And then they're looking for
people come from out of town.
Yeah,
you know,
some way.
This weekend it looked like a mini Pigeon Forward down there. I stood out on the front door and watched people just walking, and I just grabbed them and said, "Where are you from?" And it was amazing. Franklin, Murfreesboro, Nashville, that were here just visiting. that had rented Airbnb or owned a lake house and said, "Man, we didn't know this was downtown. This is so cool."
The word's getting out.
Well, and honestly, 5-10 years ago, it didn't.
Yeah.
It
Right.
wasn't here. And so it's a great time to be out walking around, seeing the new things. Even if you're from here, maybe it'd be like a little staycation for
Well,
folks who are
what
from
we
here.
say is take a half-day vacay and come downtown.
Do a walkabout, as they say.
That's right.
Get a delicious drink, enjoy the downtown shopping. We love it. Thank you so much.
y'all.
Thank you for having us.
Thank y'all so much. Well, we have one of our friends here today, Miss Susan Hinton, who's going to talk
And
about
look, she has a tiara. Tell us
Yeah.
about what. Tell
what's
us.
going on.
I'm going to be representing our 165th fair, the Grandpa Fair of the South,
Oh,
as
great.
Mrs. DeKalb.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
And that's going to be
April
awesome.
the 17th, and it is at the Palace Theater in Crossville, Tennessee.
Oh.
And while I'm here, I'm giving a plug for the fair. It actually will be July the 12th through the 17th.
Oh, a little
this
earlier
year.
this year.
And it's actually already, they're going to start taking things the 1st of July. So you really need to get out there and start gathering things together.
Get my squash in the ground so that I can
Absolutely.
compete.
But a little bit about the pageant. This is for the Age of Elegance. It's ladies 60 and above. There are 16 contestants. I believe this is the first time DeKalb's ever had anybody in this.
Oh.
How fun.
We will be competing in evening gown and interview, and right now there's a People's Choice Award that I didn't even know
Oh my
about.
gosh, we got to get on that.
At
You tell
50
us more
cent-
about that.
At 50 cent a vote, just go to the Tennessee MS Tennessee America pageant, and it will pop right up, and it's on Facebook as well, on my website. But go on the Miss Tennessee America website, and you will see the 16 candidates. Right now, out of 16, I'm in the lead.
Woo!
But it varies.
Come on,
every
DeKalb
day.
County.
I got a couple-
Go, Susan.
Miss Lebanon we keep going back and forth. There's 2 or 3. And,
Kind of like a road race.
I've never done this before, so it's kind of a new experience. But evening gown, an interview, our philosophy of life, which brings me to why I'm
Yes.
here as well. Is my platform is literacy education. As being a 48-year public education teacher, I believe in reading and supporting the library.
Yes, you do.
She's
And
looking over at Miss
Yeah.
Kathy.
And this is the 16th
Oh, yes.
Dot Storytelling Day, which was Dot Titsworth and I started 16 years ago. And this year we're going to have a guest host, Mr. Roy Haney, who is a professional storyteller.
Wow.
And he is amazing.
He looks like a storyteller.
He-
He's got this fabulous mustache and a hat,
Well,
and he's
he's
sitting in a
actually-
chair that just looks like you could.
He can tell a story.
He could tell a story.
He's a storyteller. And DeKalb County, he has moved here. He lives and he's renovating the big house that's next to the mule.
Yeah.
That's Roy's house.
Oh
He and
my
his
gosh.
wife.
I wonder who was doing that.
That's Roy and his wife. And I got the title this year, our theme this year is Tales, Tidbits, and Tornadoes.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
So that covers a wide range.
Well, you could-
And we already have several guests coming from out of town besides Roy, but Roy is going to be telling a lot of things. I sat with him one whole day for him telling me stories, and he's amazing. The other activity I would like to talk about is my passion is art, and the Smithville Study Club will be actually helping sponsor the annual Dot Storytelling Day again, and as well as the youth art exhibit. So all art teachers out there, I will be contacting you in the next week or two, so please be saving art, because
Well,
that's one
and
of my
this year
favorite
of
events.
COVID, I know that art was kind
We
of
didn't get to have it last year.
Yeah, and so and lots of we've got so much talent in our
It will be
DeKalb
the
County
end of
youth.
May. It is not. I always set the date to not conflict with our graduation.
Yeah.
So I've already been at the community center. That will be at the community center the end of May. So be listening for the dates, and there will be posters up, and I will bring some down to the library.
Okay.
But that's the events I wanted to...
Tell us again when the date of the storytelling.
May 1st.
May 1st.
And it will be 1 o'clock.
1 to 3:30. And do you allow people to come and sign up?
Absolutely. They need to get in touch with me this year if they would like to tell a story.
Okay.
We're trying to schedule, and Mr. Haney wants it to be where he kind of knows maybe what people are going to be talking about, because he's going to gear his stories around the stories that other people tell.
And so for more information about that, to get a hold of Susan, just call the chamber office at 615-597-4163, and we'll get you connected to Susan.
Absolutely.
Right.
And come out to the pageant. It starts at 7, April 17th.
That's a busy day.
And I know that
it's a good day.
See, they're having the Women's Day that day. But you can go to the Women's Day and then come on over. The tickets are $15
Great.
at the door.
Great.
Palace Theater.
Represent DeKalb well, Miss Susan.
Well, let me tell you, I had to practice all week last week. We had to meet and I had to go. I'm Susan Hinton from DeKalb County, Tennessee, representing the DeKalb Grandpa Fair of the South.
Yay! Don't you just want to clap? So, and those of you on the radio, you can't see, but she looks fabulous. So we know that you will represent us well, and lots of so many fun things. You're doing your retirement proud.
Yeah. Are you sure you're
For a while
retired?
there with the COVID. I played music at live. Everybody knows this, but I play music online, and I am down to. I've played. People are always contacting me and say, "Will you play so and so?" I've been playing. I'm at 196 songs that I've played.
Well, you were a bright light.
Yeah.
During a time when a lot of folks were craving what we couldn't have.
Well, I think I'm going to stop, and then somebody will say,
You better
listened to
not.
it last night. I had to listen to it over and over, and it made me cry. And I said, a particular song about Easter, I said, well, it makes me cry too.
Let's cry together.
But I will be playing classical music for my talent.
Well, of course, you wouldn't even have to dust that off. You are. You're wonderful.
Yeah, well, we're looking forward to it. And
All right.
fun, ladies, and thank you for letting me be here today. And everybody have a great day, great afternoon, and go downtown and drink sodas. I go every day. It's a habit. If you go down to Buttonwillow,
you're in there every day.
You're in that habit too.
Yeah, I've been there once or twice.
Thank you so much.
I know the menu. Thanks, Susan. All right, so while we have a little break in the action, we're going to talk just a little bit about the Appalachian Center for Craft. This year, they have opted to do their 23rd celebration of craft virtually. So it'll be one day only. The live part of it is the Craft Center Gallery is still doing its 25% off sale, which happens on April 10th.
And I know you do a lot of shopping there.
I do, and I would highly recommend that if you're still looking for a little teacher's gift, don't think that, I mean, they do have fabulous, one-of-a-kind, amazing pieces that might be $100 or more, but they also have lots of fantastic small things that might be just perfect if you're looking for a special gift or you need a lot of gifts for several teachers. So that one day only sale is April 10th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's in store and also online. So you have your opportunity to shop either poking around or just get it done online.
You have no excuse.
That's right. And there are lots of new works from our many talented artists. Demonstrations will be live streamed on Facebook at TN Tech Craft Center. If you just plugged in TN Tech, that you'll get there to the Craft Center. And that also will happen on April 10th. It'll be from 10 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. beginning each hour. Each hour will be dedicated to their 5 crafts: glass blowing, blacksmithing, ceramics. They're going to show wheel throwing, demonstrate fibers, and wood turning, which if you've not ever watched wood turning, it's mesmerizing. I could just watch it all day. So
I don't know if I can throw any wheels, but we'll...
Well, you know what they mean.
I know.
Turning. They do call it wheel throwing.
But I don't think I could do that either, because it'd be going...
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what mine would look like.
But they're also trying to involve the kids that you can go to pick up a free hands-on craft kit. There are 5 different projects to choose from, so they're trying to do everything in social distance manner. Lots of fabulous things going on at the Craft Center, and we want to support this event. So their virtual 23rd celebration of craft is April 10th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. The events are 10 a.m. to 3:30, and for more information, just go to either the Chamber or the Appalachian Center for Craft Facebook page.
Got lots of neat things going on.
Oh my
Outdoor
gosh,
things.
April is fabulous.
Family things. That's what we like. We like family stuff.
When Suzanne said, "Hey, can you host?" I'm like, "April's the fabulous
It's a
month."
good month. It's a good month. And look who's here today.
Hello.
Speaking of fabulous and doing so much in the community is Lisa Cripps.
Like I'm here with my
Prevention
sisters.
Coalition.
I know.
Yeah,
Welcome, Lisa.
I know. Lisa, tell us what you're into now.
Well, I am representing DeKalb Prevention Coalition, and we are in the community complex. We go through the UT Extension area doors and go to the far right last office by the chamber.
By the chamber.
That's right.
And that's where you'll find us.
You could get a 2 for 1.
Yes, and a lot of people do.
There are neighbors there.
We had a state trooper come in actually Monday. He was coming up. Suzanne and I was standing out discussing something, and he came up the aisle, and we both looked at him, and I said, "He's yours." And she said, "I think he's yours." And he said, "Actually, I think I can be both." He was volunteering to do something.
Oh,
for
so he
us.
wasn't
No, we
he
both
wasn't
wanted.
looking for
at
you.
At the end, we said we were innocent, but I said at the end we both wanted. He was going to help our community in an area, and she grabbed him, and I grabbed him. So
Yeah, there you go.
that's what it's all about.
Yeah. Sharing.
But we work
right.
very well together, and I just love Suzanne, and it's been a great partnership. And of course, 4-H we partner with too, and the library. And just,
Yeah.
We partner with everybody that will partner with us. So I'm here to talk about actually 3 or 4 things. So I'll hurry along. I see there's more in the waiting. I know y'all been on an uptick with the community. I've been to Buttonwillow. Love that. They have the best sugar-free drinks. I'm excited about the new stores downtown. Excited for Susan Hinton. But sometimes the things that I work with are a little more serious,
Yes.
are serious for our community. And the first one is that it is Alcohol Awareness Month in April. And there has been a drastic uptick in alcohol consumption during this stressful, challenging time of COVID-19.
It is.
And we have seen that. We've seen a lot of suicides. Remember, alcohol is made to look glamorous.
Social fun.
Yes.
You can have fun, they think. But
Yes,
but
yes.
no, you can't.
The truth about alcohol is it takes about 90 seconds for it to start affecting your brain. It is a depressant. That word alone right there stops me from drinking.
Yeah.
You should quit doing it if you're depressed.
Yes.
It doesn't help
It
you.
doesn't help. It also slows down your motor, your muscle, and so you can't think properly. You can't react if you're in a vehicle properly. And your concentration in school, your concentration at home, it just leads to problems in general. And so what we like to say is the truth about alcohol is it can lead to a life of substance abuse.
Yes.
Now I'm going to put a positive spin on that because I've heard all this. I'm sitting out there thinking, how can I change this?
Yeah,
So here's the positive thing.
Yeah, this is good.
If you contact us, if you have issues with alcoholism or substance abuse or any type of problem where you feel like you need a group to socialize with to help you through it, we have a list of this community.
Yes.
At Elizabeth Chapel, we have an Overcomers group that meets on Sunday mornings in our gym. Justin Cantrell leads that. Patty Seal, Jan Alexander, just a wonderful group there. We have about 45 to 50 on Sunday there.
Wow.
And then on Tuesday night, and they serve supper that night, they have a group. And then I know other churches do it. So I have a list that if you would be interested, just give us a call there at or come by our office.
And the support groups are for not just the folks who are struggling, but also for families.
Yeah.
And I think that that's probably one of those areas that we don't talk about enough, but we recognize a loved one, and so being able to know what to say, be able to how to approach, how to help, how to be the support without turning someone out just out of frustration or fear.
Absolutely.
And I think that support groups for if you're searching for the words and the ways, that support group is out there too.
How can they help?
I think a lot of times we don't understand how substance abuse attacks you and overtakes your brain. So it does help to go to those groups. I've sat in on many classes of this, and it's just wonderful for everyone, to come in.
And we do know that we've all been coping with stress.
Yes.
and with change. And for some people like me, I'm like, oh, change, I love it.
Yeah.
But for most people, this time, it's time for us to start really regrouping and being neighbors, and reaching out to the folks who we know, supporting one another. And what you do is amazing work, and we thank you so much.
They do a great job. Lisa and Jennifer, they do a wonderful job.
And you have a few events that people can help support coming up. So,
I do. Let me go to this. I want to challenge all the juniors and seniors for prom time, which is coming up. There is a prom promise, and I'm going to read it. It is simply an agreement between teenagers going to the prom and their parents or the school. It states, I commit to an alcohol and drug-free prom night because I care about my fellow students, my community, but most of all, myself.
Yeah.
So that I challenge you to take that promise to yourself. And the second thing, you know how it seems like every month there's more than one awareness. Okay, so it's alcohol awareness. It is also something we work very closely with, and that's child abuse awareness. I have the totals for foster care in the state of Tennessee. There are 8,270 children in foster care. In the Upper Cumberland, there are 756. And in DeKalb County, we have 52.
Wow.
Out of that, the majority of ours are males. There's 34 males and 18 females. And the females go from from birth to age 17, but the majority of males are 0 to 1. So there's 12 of those. So,
wow.
And the uptick of that, and the race, the majority of the race is white. There's 35 white out of that. So the uptick of that is we do have foster parents here in DeKalb County. Do we have enough? No. So I challenge you, if you ever have a burden on your heart for these children and you would like to be a foster parent, Jessica Tucker is our go-to person, and she's on the coalition with us,
yes.
So we can get a hold of her and just, again, contact us, and we would be glad to help. Now I'm going to get to what we got going on. Okay, in April, our drug take-back, is on April the 24th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. At both the Smithville City Hall around the square, you'll see our sign, and the Alexandria City Hall. Jennifer Matthews is our director, and she will be at the Smithville City Hall, and I will be at the Alexandria City Hall. We know that through surveys and interviews with substance abuse for medication, that the majority of the people say that they started getting their drugs from their own home cabinets their grandparents' cabinets, or stealing from friends. So what we like to do is say, if you have expired medication, if you have out-of-date medication, or a medication you're just absolutely not going to take,
or you don't know what it is, like you're helping to clean someone's family member's house out, and you don't even know what it is. This is a good time.
This is a great time.
Good way to get rid of it safely.
And that reminds me of, if we've had a lot of deaths in DeKalb County. If you have a loved one that's passed away and you're going in and trying to clean that house up, I have people contact me all the time about this, but just bring them to us, or take them to there's drop boxes at both of those locations, but you can bring them to us on the 24th and we'll dispose of them. Now, a lot of people ask, do I have to take my name off of it? Do I have to take it out of its bottle? You can dump them in a baggie, or you can bring them in the bottle with the name on it. They will be picked up and incinerated, so your name will not go out to anyone. So it is a safe process. So anyway, that's April the 24th from 10 until 2. And
can I just ask, it can be any medication.
We don't take liquids because the incinerator.
Yeah, but it can be
tablets,
heart pills, or whatever. All right, great.
It is. The last thing, we've set our yard sale date for DPC on May the 8th at the community complex. We'll start early in the morning and we'll go till 5 that night. Everything that's left over we'll take to the Hope Center like we did last year. Now let me tell you a little bit about the yard sale. We work off a grant from the Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services, but we need a lot of money to do things that are outside that scope of our grant. I'll give you for instance, when children do contests like we have Red Ribbon Week, we want to give money or gift certificate with a card or something for those teachers that decorate their door, for the students that participate. We like to give back to the community, and
it encourages participation.
It does.
Yeah.
And so we give all that back into the community too. And sometimes Jessica Tucker with Children's Services, she'll call and she'll need a car seat or something like that. And we Kathy sits on the board, so she knows we're always asking.
Always helping the community.
Yes.
That's what we're there for.
That's what we're there for. So that's May 8th. If you have anything that you would like to donate, just give me a call at 615-684-6378. We take furniture. Last year we had just a lot of donations. We had furniture lined up that complex.
Yeah.
And then the other thing I want to stress is we let that stuff go for $1 a piece, or not very much at all. So it's a way to give to us to use back in the community, but to give to the community too. So.
Yeah. So if you're shopping for furniture, something for your basement that that you're doing any kind of needs, it's a good time to swing by. What I hear is, sure, we'll take your donations, but also you need shoppers as well.
We do. On May 8th, last year we were on Facebook, and we are on Facebook. If you have any questions about this, you can message us on Facebook. Just lots of people to come out that day. We're hoping for a beautiful day. We did it early this year. For those of you that worked it last year from the coalition, know it was July. And we worked ourselves to death, and we thought, we thought we were going to have heat strokes.
Yeah.
We'll have Narcan training that day, and we'll have some other things going on that day too. I will be baking again this year. It's right before the Sunday of Mother's Day. So
good time to come by and get some tasty treats.
I love to bake. So we will have a table of, so come get your Mother's Day cake from me. And then we may have some volunteer cooks this time too. So.
Yeah, great.
Got a lot going on, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa.
Well, we know you have maybe the hugest heart in DeKalb County. And
give back to the community.
Yeah, and you give back, and it's so wonderful to have you on the program today to talk about the good work that you and DeKalb Prevention Coalition are doing.
Thank you. We have a great coalition, and we've been trying to keep it together, going with Zoom, and but we can't wait to be getting back together.
Yep. We miss our hugs.
I know.
All right, thank y'all.
Thank you, Lisa.
Bye, honey.
Bye.
All right, so we're going to swap out again. Kathy, why don't you tell us about what's going on at the library?
All right, let's see what we've got going on. Just a reminder to everyone that we are open for appointments, and that means you can call us and set up a time to come in and get books, movies, use the computers.
Yeah.
We're still doing curbside, where we have a special email set up where you can come in, you can send your prints or faxes or copies to us, and we will do that for you. So please do that. We are there for you. We are in the building, so just call us and set up a time to come in. We're there to serve the community. Call us at 615-597-4359 or Alexandria at 615-529-4124. You can always catch us on Facebook or our webpage, all the things that's going on at the library. So the next Facebook, we've been doing these Facebook Live story times. We've been going downtown to the businesses. We went to Button Willow last month, and we do want to thank Angela and Joe for letting us come in there, and we had a fun time. And so we went to the florist before that, DeKalb Florist. And so this next month, the story time will be, and that's Facebook Live at April the 16th. It will not be at 10 o'clock this time because we've got a little surprise going in there.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, I love surprises.
So it will be at noon on the 16th this time. And so we hope everybody will tune in for this special place we'll be visiting. And a little hint is it'll probably be outside, and it'll have a lot of farm animals. So that's all the hint I'm going to give you. But we're going to have something afterward.
Will it be great?
Well, it may be. And so we had lots of fun, and the story we're going to be reading will be The Grumpy Goat.
There's another clue for you.
Yeah, and by Brett Hellquist, and we do want to thank HarperCollins publishers for letting us read this wonderful book. We are planning summer reading in person. We are hoping have it this year in person. We miss the kids, but we will not have it at the library this time because we do not have the space to social distance and that. So we're going to have it at the county complex.
Oh, great.
And we're going to be using the theater area. I have all the entertainment lined up except one. I'm waiting for this. We're going to have a lot of animals this year, so we're
the complex won't know what it's seeing.
Yeah. But they're all it's in a it's a safe environment, so they control, it's not big animals. It's not cows and horses and goats and all that stuff.
Oh, I'm disappointed
But our
now.
summer reading will start. We can always go to virtual if we need to, because all of these entertainers did virtual for us last year.
Yeah.
But it'll start on June the 3rd at 2 o'clock at the county complex, and it will run every Thursday in June. The 10th, the 17th, and the 24th will be our final party. We want kids to sign up. They can call for an appointment. We'll start signing up in the 1st of June. Hopefully we will be open.
Yes.
Keeping my fingers crossed.
Yes.
That we will be open. Right now they can still come in. They can make an appointment, come in and get their books and things like that.
It's just limited, and they ask you to call first.
We're just trying to keep everyone safe. And the theme this year is Tales and Tales. So we'll have Barry Mitchell, the Sam the Turtle, the Science Guys, Edgar State Park. That's our most popular event, is when the rangers come and they bring the animals. And last year we went to them and videotaped a story time, and they read a story to us. Brad did, and so it's wonderful. But anyway, we're planning on that, but we'll keep you informed as to what's going on. And for further information, like I say, you can call the libraries or check us on Facebook or DeKalbLibraries.net.
Awesome. And we see that Ranger Lee has slipped in. Welcome.
Hello.
So tell us what's going on with Edgar State Park events.
Well, springtime's here. Everything's starting to warm up. It's a great time to be outdoors. So we've got a lot of events coming up, and we've also had some other interesting things. First, I'll kind of talk about, what was about 2 weeks ago, we were just swamped. A lot of rain.
Oh, I know.
So if anybody's familiar with Center Hill, when we get that kind of rain, the lake really goes up.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
a lot
it
of floaties in the water.
we had to close down our boat ramps and a lot of our trails last week due to the high water, because they were covering the parking lots and the trails. We have, however, the water's dropping about a foot or two a day.
Oh, great.
So our boat rep number 2 is now back open.
Good.
And we hope to be opening the Millennium Trail, the Ridgetop Trail, or the Evans Ridge Trail, and the Dunham Cemetery Trail are open right now, but at this time everything else is closed.
So it would be a lot of water.
Yes.
If the ridge trails got washed out, we'd be in trouble.
Yes.
Biblical.
Yes.
We'd have other problems than just worrying about the trail. Now, we had in 19, I guess the rain was up. Lake came up about 10 more feet. And we still have a lot of debris for that. And on the 11th, April 11th, starting at around, I think, 11 o'clock, we're going to meet at the office and do a cleanup day on the Millennium Trail.
Awesome.
Okay.
Sorry, not the Millennium. Got to get my trails right today.
Is that one the Merritt?
No. The Highland Rim Trail, sorry.
Okay.
Hadn't had enough coffee yet this morning. So we're doing it on the Highland Rim Trail by the office. We had a lot of debris that has floated up from 2 years ago as well as this year.
Yeah.
Edgar Evans Marina was grateful enough to let us borrow a pontoon and one of their big barges. Mm-hmm. So instead of hiking all that big material,
you just push it onto the boat.
We can walk it down to the barge and dispose of it that way.
What time would someone need to meet?
We're going to plan to meet at the office at 11 a.m. on the 11th.
Okay, that's easy to remember. 11 at 11.
Yeah. And
bring your own gloves.
Gloves, sturdy shoes, water.
Yep.
Like I said, we'll gather up some loose stuff around. A lot of it's already gathered up from the last time.
Yep.
With the opportunity of the water being up, it just lets us bring the barge in close and hopefully do everything we need to do pretty quickly.
Yeah. Well, I know, not to interject, but Tennessee Promise kids, high school seniors that are looking for those volunteer hours. This would be a great, and they really need some young folks. We need some strong backs and energy to get some of these things that have floated up. So I'm just going to put a little plug out that'd be a great volunteer opportunity.
They can be outside. And,
Yep.
We've also been doing some renovations around the park. We've got a new roof on the interpretive center. And starting on Monday, we actually have 2 different projects starting. They are updating 10 of our cabins and redoing the bathrooms for upgrades.
Oh my gosh, great.
And that's going to be a project we're going to do X amount 1 year, and then after about 3 to 4 years, we'll have them all redone. And then they're also going to be redoing the sidewalks around our middle and lower bathhouses. Because right now, over time, they kind of some have sunk and some haven't, so there's some trip hazards and things like that.
It's a little upkeep.
So it's for safety and updating as well.
It happens.
So
tree roots, who knows what else.
Yeah.
So, like I said, both of those will start on Monday. And then we have a lot of events.
But your campground has opened, and you all have been kind of busy on the camping.
Pretty much like last year. Last year we saw a 60% increase in occupancy in our cabins and campgrounds. Some people that are used to just being able to come down and get a site have
been a little surprised.
And have learned that we really need to look in advance on the online system we're calling to try to book ahead.
Yeah.
I don't think this year's going to be any different. The weeks are a little slower, but kids are back in school.
Yeah.
But we're still busy through the weeks, and pretty much every weekend has been and looks to continue to be full. So if you want to come down, we'd love to have you. Just double check and make sure and plan ahead.
Yep.
And then we have a lot of other events coming up. This Saturday on April the 10th, we are doing a 10 Essentials to Survival class.
Yay!
It starts at 8 in the morning and will last till approximately 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We go over a little bit of CPR and backwoods medical. And then we'll do like knot tying, fire starting, shelter building, navigation with map and compass, and it's all hands-on skills. And we also give out quite a bit of gear, backpacks, and the tools that we're going over. The cost is $100 per person for the class. Like I said, you get about $70 to $80 worth of gear, and we include a really nice lunch. It's either going to be on the grill or in cast iron skillets. So I think that was the hit, or one of the hits last time. Everybody really loved the lunch we had. We'll also be doing, we have 2 different kayak fishing with the Rangers. One of them's April 14th and the other one is the April 29th. Everybody loves wildflowers. So we have a couple of spring hikes. We have the Millennium Trail hike on the 17th, the Spring Wildflower Trek on the 18th, and then we also have a birding with the Ranger on the 24th and the 25th. Then we have an introduction to fly fishing class. It's about a 3-hour class, and it's on April 17th as well. And then we have our sunset pontoon cruises. We're trying to get them back into full swing, and the first one we'll have will be April 30th.
Awesome.
So you can go on to our website or Facebook and check these events out and sign up for them if you like.
Great. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
So many wonderful things happening at our Edgar Evans State Park. So get out there and enjoy our great outdoors here in DeKalb County. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, hey, Kathy, speaking of the great outdoors, have you got any outdoor landscaping projects?
Well, speaking of that, I have been digging weeds up around the library. You know, those weeds, all this rain and sunshine, they are growing. So,
well, I just want to remind you and everyone that April is National Safe Digging Month, and we want to remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, so that you give all the utilities, cable, water, electric, and gas, an opportunity to mark their lines before you start digging underground.
No digging without calling.
That's right. We want to remind you to check out all the marina and restaurants around Center Hill Lake. They're starting to open up.
Yes.
And just give them a call. Enjoy this relaxing and wonderful lake time. We've got lots of fabulous things happening in and around DeKalb County.
Yeah, and don't forget the 50th Annual Smithville Fiddlers Jamboree and Crafts Festival will be live this year, July the 2nd and the 3rd this year.
50th anniversary.
Yeah, the Chamber wants to promote your news or special events.
So all you need to do, if you have an event or news that you would like to have us share, call 615-597-4163 or email Suzanne at swilliams@DeKalbCountyChamber.org or tag her on Facebook, and she will help you spread the word. Thank you to all our guests this morning. We are grateful to WJLE Radio and DTC TV for sponsoring our Chamber Chat program. Even without Suzanne, they still sponsored us.
You can watch Chamber Chat on DTC3 as well as their website. Just go to DTC3.tv and click on Chamber Shows to view the program each month. We appreciate all our listening and viewing audiences and hope you join us again next month on May the 5th. Same chat time.
Same chat channel. And remember, for the love of Tennessee
and DeKalb County, travel safe, everyone.
Happy April.